Welcome to Dear Valdo. Today we have a caller who would love to remain anonymous. Please share with us what is troubling you with your dating life. First, the preliminaries. Is your dating profile positive and direct about being okay to message for a little bit and wanting to meet or Zoom in real life as soon as possible? Second, when you receive a message from a man, in your first response, do you share with him, "Thank you for messaging me. I want to make sure you know that I'm only interested in a real relationship and that I want to move fairly quickly to a Zoom or in-person call"? Your hesitation is normal, and that's a confusion I see many women do. Dating is very tricky because it pushes our buttons in many ways. And this is the place in which you're learning to be more in your feminine, I believe, will be the best way to invite the men that you want and to keep off the ones you don't want. You know, the ones that are, you have, very friendly banter. It's really juicy and, back and forth, but it never goes anywhere. Yes, a lot of those I'm hearing. So you want to keep those away, which is basically about boundaries. Boundaries are your masculine, and you want to be in your feminine so that you invite the right man to somehow sense you. When men read profiles, what they do is they sense if she's juicy. So you're exuding juiciness is what basically will attract the right man. Are you in any ways, you want to remain anonymous? Are you worried that some man would be stalking you? I'm glad I asked that question because what I'm talking about is your inner femininity, not necessarily an external one. External femininity would be, doing jiggling your boobs and doing, I'm exaggerating, intentionally here. So the inner femininity is to be in touch with your longing, is to be in touch with your heart, is to feel your body open, is to feel that you want a man's presence. Right now, do you sense that I am in touch with my own femininity? Yeah, the man you're looking for will know the difference. My hunch is that you've had a lot of frustrations with your dating, like many women, if not all women, actually, all men have. I doubt anyone signs up online and then meets, within minutes their next life partner. So it is very much of a learning practice, sometimes over weeks, months, sometimes years, or even decades. So use any opportunity as a way to grow your femininity and to grow your masculine, because your masculine is wonderful. That's the one who says, I want this and I'm going to put some boundaries. So that is really wonderful. However, what you want is to be in your feminine to attract a man. So I would love to suggest a practice to you. Before you even respond to a message, whatever the message is, Dance in your living room, maybe even naked. That does not matter. There is no one, yes, you when saying no one is looking. So what would you do so that you build your inner juiciness? You know, are you turning on some music? Are you lighting a candle? What do you do so that that piece of you that is longing, you somehow get fully in touch with? So basically, you build inside of you all the feminine ways and charms because you want to charm him. And then, after you do that, which could be seconds, minutes, however long you go, then either you dress up again or you basically tie that last button. You do something that basically gets you in a place in which you are basically not looking for that quick banter. You want a long-term relationship. So your response to that text from your feminine, and he basically, it's on him to basically be in his masculine and sense his own sense of chivalry and invite you to a Zoom call or not. Really good question. I do not believe there is a set number of messages. What I do believe is that it is important to monitor your impatience because your impatience will likely trigger your masculine. So if you notice that you become impatient, that could be a really good sign that he's not a good match for you. Then you basically close that conversation fairly quickly. You close it with both your masculine and your feminine. This guy did not meet your feminine need. You thank him by using your masculine to set a boundary because that boundary opens the field to men who have the vibration that you're looking for. If that frustration shows up, but you somehow say, no, this guy has potential, then you observe your frustration. You say, frustration, thank you, and I'm going to put you aside for a second. You somehow say, hey, that frustration is between me and that man. I'm going to just put it aside. So the frustration is still there. I'm not inviting you to bypass it in any way, shape, or form. I'm just inviting to notice it, put it on the side. Then you invite him from your feminine. Am I chaseworthy? The key to me is in playfulness. I have the sense that your dating experience is going to be different from now on, that you're going to be more playful, more in your feminine, that you're still going to be aware of your worries, but you will not be driven by them. Well, I wish you the best, and please keep me updated. If this video inspired you to bring more aliveness, playfulness, and polarity to your dating life, please hit the like button below and subscribe so you can be notified when I publish new juicy content. I look forward to seeing you very soon.